Hey folks, welcome to Hedgehog Nation. This is Hank and I'm Ken, and today we're going to answer that question everyone's been asking. Do hedgehog spikes hurt? We're here to tell you, so stay tuned. Welcome back. Again, this is Hank and I'm Ken, and today we're going to talk about these little guys and their spikes and if they hurt. Well, I can tell you the number one answer for this is no, they don't hurt. People think they do, but they don't. Hey buddy, here. There you go. Look. So people think sometimes of these hedgehogs as baby porcupines. They're not porcupines. They're hedgehogs. Totally different. This is an exotic pet. These little quills, better known as spines, or they call them spikes, but they're better known as spines or quills. They're air-filled, and they contain keratin, which makes up our nails, our hair, just like us. So they're just a hardened version of it. These little spines are the hedgehog's defense mechanism. So out in the wild, these guys be running around at night or whatever, and a bigger animal or bigger prey would come up, and what they do is they form a ball. Like, I don't know if he'll do it for me, but probably not. Well, yeah, time I'll have the form ball? No. Maybe if I pick him up. Let's see. So he forms a ball. Okay? You can see that there. What he's doing, he's protecting his soft underbelly, where it's all fleshy in there. Animals don't want to touch that. They feel it and say, what is that? It's spiky? No, we're not going to touch it. So that's part of the reason why they have quills, or spines, or spikes, whatever you want to call them. So it like I said, it's their defense mechanism, and these little things, you can see they're all over the place. Once they get used to you, he can lay down all these spines. He'll lay them all flat down, so it'll be easy to pick them up. They control all of them, which is amazing if you think about it. How many muscles that would take? That's craziness. During their life cycle, hedgies shed these spines or quills, and it's called quilling. So the first time they shed these, or when they're babies, between 6 and 8 weeks years old, they'll lose their spikes. And then after that, I think the next time is around 4 months. And what you can relate this to is they lose them all. They become irritable. They're cranky. I'm not going to lie. I guess you can compare it to maybe a baby, and then a baby teething. How irritable and cranky they get. Hedgehogs are the same way. I mean, I would be cranky too if I lost all my defense mechanism. It would hurt a little bit, I would think. So, yeah. Again, these spikes, they're air-filled, they're made of keratin, so it's like a hard fingernail or hair, fine hair. So, do they hurt? No, not really. Can they be uncomfortable at times? If they ball up? Of course they can, but that takes getting used to. And you'll get used to that. I mean, when I first started, yeah, I thought, holy, they're really prickly, but you get used to it, and they get used to you. And once they get used to you, like I said, they'll lay their spikes down. Like, see how cranky he is there? But he knows, oh, pop, pop, pop. Hey, you done now? Yeah, he's done. He's just letting me know who's boss, or he's trying to anyway. As well as these quills, or spines, or spikes, whatever you want to call them, they're different colors for different breeds. Depending on what kind of hedgehog you have. He's an African pygmy, so he's got dark quills in the middle. Like they're white, then dark. So yeah, it gives them a little variation, and that goes to their territory, right? I mean, it's like I guess what you call a chameleon. They can blend in with their surroundings. So yeah, what else would you like to know about them? The spikes don't hurt. They really don't. Adult hedgehogs will lose their spikes as well. I mean, they're not going to lose them all at once. They'll lose a few here and there. It's typically normal, right? Just like hair falling out or whatever. The thing you have to be concerned about, if your adult hedgie starts losing lots of quills or spikes, that could be meaning that there's some kind of health issue going on or some type of disorder going on, and you probably need to take them in to get looked at the vet, because that's not normal behavior for an adult to lose all his spikes. And some of the reason that cause that could be mites. Mites will do that. It'll give them a skin sensitive and they'll start losing their spikes. The best bet is to take them into the vet, get them checked out. If everything's good, that's good. If he's got mites or not, they can treat that as well. It's just over-the-counter medicine. So yeah, again, do hedgehog spikes hurt? Not really, they don't. You got to get used to them, get accustomed to them. It's just their defense mechanism. And these little guys, as you can see, look at, he's cranky. You can pick them up. Easy peasy, it doesn't hurt. Love your Hedgie today. Thanks for joining us. Again, this is Hank. I'm Ken. If you want to find out more, go to hedgehognation.com. We have lots of articles, lots of tips, lots of tricks, lots of pictures of this little guy. So again, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon.